Hello and welcome to Admit One, your movie and TV podcast right here on Rabbit Hole Media. I am one of your hosts, Jack Netley Thompson, and as always and as usual, I am joined by my platonic husband, Kristian Lasham.
Greetings! Welcome back to my humble abode.
Hello. I do. This is obviously a return to form almost.
Yeah.
For us.
Yeah.
However,
With some slight changes.
some slight changes, of course, for the better, but we still did this, so it's not actually been that long.
No, I know. Yeah.
It's been like 3 weeks.
Yeah, it has. You're right. Yeah.
But because we're doing the things, and we got these things again. And we've done things.
We've been doing things
Yes.
behind the scenes, like that fantastic video that you all just witnessed.
Indeed. That was good
Hopefully
fun.
you've seen that all thousands of times. Hopefully you've been watching that every day over the last 2 weeks building up to this moment. I can't believe it. I can't believe they're back. My boys are back.
Judging from the 8 views, I don't think they have.
But didn't see a single reaction from anyone on that.
No, not at all. No, not at all. Because I know. But it's because everyone other than
Praise us.
Yeah. Validate us. This is all we need.
That's what we ask.
The fuck's the Discord for? It's not for talking about trains.
I don't even speak about trains in the Discord. I was worried it was sending the wrong message, you know. I was like, I need to...
Choo choo Magoo. No.
Yeah. Although they have said something here. What's it? Hannah said, if reality TV has taught me anything, is that if you can go far with an acoustic version of faster songs. Try and sell them that version. You've got a friend in me for when they argue. Yeah.
What?
Really? Like that was the intention with this lower. So absolutely. Well, it was a song about us coming back together, wasn't it? Yeah.
And it's also quite related to.
Because Jack is my friend and he's going to be in me later. I've also done this.
Yeah, I've done this.
That took me that honestly took like 5 minutes.
It took longer to make it fucking behave and stay on the TV.
I was quite pleased with that.
We are back in the swing now. So go and follow us on Instagram at rabbitholemedia_UK and on TikTok at rabbitholemedia for all of our stupid tomfoolery. And join us in the Discord to join. I'm reading straight off my phone. I'm not even going to hide it. Join us. Join us in the Discord to join in the chat once again. There was a code for the Discord and it is pinned on everything. You can find it if you so wish to join us. And I haven't had to say this in a while. I'm going to say this again once more. And every time from now on, once again. If you are an Amazon Prime member, you get one free Twitch Prime membership a month. Please find with the jars to give that membership to us. It doesn't cost you a penny, but goes a very long way into helping us bring you the shows that you love. And for the first time on this show, we actually want your opinion. Throughout the podcast, you'll see a QR code on the screen. There you go. Scan that QR code, and you can rate the film out of 10. Put a little name there. Give it a rating. And that will create a live scoring and ranking of the audience for all of these movies that will update every week. It will do all this, that, and the other. And you will have your own list as an audience, separate from ours.
So we'll have the correct list and the wrong list.
What if it's the same?
Oh, imagine. It's unlikely.
Yeah.
It'd be interesting to see. And and just to double down from what Jack was saying there, every week we will add a new film to the vote. So this week you can only score Toy Story. By the next episode, you'll be able to score A Bug's Life as well. And you can retroactively change your scores. So if you do decide, fuck it, I underscored Toy Story, you can go back and correct your opinion, which is good. And it will all live update. And it'll be interesting to see how it all updates as the show goes on. Obviously, today, Toy Story will be in first place,
Indeed.
obviously. But
So far, our list will be the same.
Yes, but we will be able to see an average score that the audience votes it. So obviously we'll be able to choose our score as we always do, but we'll also be able to see the audience score as well. So please, please, please take part in that there. Rich, I'm going to send you the link myself in a minute, unless you can already grab it. If you wouldn't mind putting the link in the actual chat, just the actual link too, just in case people aren't able to get the QR code to work for some reason. If you need me to send you, I will. And we're going to pin this link on our socials and in the Discord as well, so it'll be accessible
Indeed.
to everyone there. So.
Indeed. It'll be,
Which I'm going to do now.
It'll be everywhere. At some point in the show, it will close.
Oh, I haven't thought about how I'm going to do that. I don't know.
At some point in the show, it will close. We will warn of that, and then it will reopen again in between the episodes, so people can go in from YouTube and later, or change their mind, however you see fit. But anyway, as you probably gathered, we're here to talk about Toy Story. We are here to...
I accidentally double tapped the button.
We are here to rank that list. Hopefully you all grabbed the QR code. If not, we can put it back up.
Yeah, I'm going to pop in the Discord now as well. It's already on the socials.
And then we will begin. I'm very excited to talk about Pixar. Pixar's one of those company. I was going to say franchises. It's not a franchise at all, really. It's just a company. So, but Pixar movies are the types of movies where it's quite hard to dislike, really, in any way, shape, or form. That's a question. Can you click on an image of a QR code?
Yeah, you can. Sorry, I know this is a little bit awkward, but like this bit needs to be done, and we don't have a Kevin.
Yeah, we don't have a Kevin, so yeah. I can't do it easily as I've already responded, so I can't get to the first page. Oh, okay, fair enough.
Interesting. I think though, if you just share the link for the next person, it will log into their Google. So I think it will. But anyway, either way, it's there. I've sent the pictures. All good. If anyone's having trouble accessing it, just please let us know and I'll work out a way of getting it to you.
Indeed. This
is the first week of doing this, so there's obviously going to be a few teething issues.
Indeed.
If there are some problems sharing, let us know so we can work out some solutions.
Indeedly do. And we'll be checking. And there is a name slot, so we will be judging those who don't do it. However, Toy Story, released in the UK, because that's where we are, the 22nd of March, 1996.
Where is it? In the US, 95, isn't it?
95, yeah. Tail end of 95. That's a little bit too late. A Rotten Tomatoes audience score of 92%.
Nice.
Pretty solid. A budget of $30 million, which for animation in the 90s was quite high.
Yeah.
And a box office of $401 million.
Did all right, didn't it? That's many dollar.
It did all right. It did the Marvel's money.
Yeah. Yeah, that's good. That is a good return on investment.
It is. That Roy.
Yeah.
Got to get that Roy. What a great movie. What are your 30,000-foot thoughts of Toy Story?
I have always loved Toy Story.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's such a clever little movie. I think it's also worth noting how important Toy Story is within kind of like the movie industry as well.
Mm-hmm.
You know, first ever mainstream full feature length animated movie of its kind, of like that kind of style, that kind of CG. You know, not hand drawn animation, but and what it opened up to for visual effects and stuff like that, and it paved the way for visual effects going forward and things. So yeah, it's a very important movie as well, and what Pixar were doing and Steve Jobs was doing and Disney's investment in it, and George Lucas was involved in ways of Pixar as well, and then what he brought into Industrial Light Magic and everything else. It's all very important stuff. But I do just think at the heart of the movie, other than it being like, yeah, clearly, it's bright colors for kids and and whatnot, it's such like it encapsulates like the whole Disney thing of it being a real family experience. And I think there is still a very clever movie there. It's a very clever storyline, I think. Very interesting storyline. It's basic. What if toys were alive? but there's some really clever stuff going on with almost like the mental complexities of him having to come to terms with or at least Buzz coming to terms with the fact that he's a toy and stuff. It's this thing that Pixar's always done very well of dealing with some quite mature topics at the same time as it being just a bit of a fun fest. I love it.
That's how you actually make a good kids movie as well, because kids movies just aren't good movies at any point, and they don't need to be. They're serving a particular purpose, but when you get a good kids movie, it's because it's just a movie. It's not. There is a filter over it that is for kids, but it's just a movie. It's just not. There's no effing and jeffing and blood and gut violence and things like that. It's always quite funny when things come up as mild violence, and it's like, what? Toy Story, mild violence, okay, but it's.
Buzz falls out a window.
I was assuming more the toy massacre.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
More than the falling out of a window. Yeah. But
the absolute masochism of the
Yeah. But it's just funny to think of it as violent. It is, I guess, but it's just funny to think of it like that. But Pixar have always been very good at melding those, waving of a severed arm. Yes, there you go. More the severing of the. Oh no, that's him falling from a banister, isn't it? It just popped off. Yeah. Poor manufacturing, Ironically, probably Buzz was built by those younger than intended to watch the movie.
I love it when he opens up his little thing on his arm. It says "Made in Taiwan." And there's actually a really good joke. I think I made a note of it, or did I not? I didn't make a note of it, but there is a cool joke when the toys are all meeting Buzz for the first time. Obviously, Woody's very jealous of him, but the other toys think he's cool, and they're like asking him like where he's from. They're like, "Oh, are you from China?" Or it's so good. It's such a good little joke. I've actually just made a note of like various jokes that absolutely cracked me up because I haven't seen Toy Story in such a long time.
It's been a very long time.
And Camilla and I were both like pointing out these little jokes that we just did not get when we were younger, and just getting them. And it's not that they're like dirty jokes, really.
No, they're just like above a kid's pay grade. Like it's not. I wouldn't have said there are any dirty ones.
No, not really.
No, it's just
there's a couple. There's like some implied stuff with Bo Peep.
Yeah.
No, but there's loads of just like tiny little gags that just otherwise, I think, have slipped the net to me in the past.
I agree. What a great film! What a great fucking film! I'd had a day, or a weird day, I should say, not to make it sound overly dramatic. It was just a weird day. So when I put this on, I was like, I'm immediately happy.
Yeah. It does have that vibe.
Yeah, I was just like, this is better. This is fine. I'm okay now.
I love Disney World and stuff.
And then I was just watching it. It's a screenplay by Joss Whedon. What the fuck is going on?
There is some mad things that come up, and I've totally forgot that Steve Jobs was Pixar.
Yeah.
Totally forgot. I knew that, but I totally forgot that. And I just, when his name comes up as executive producer, I was like, what? Oh, yes, of course.
Oh, for the
that's happened again.
Fucking hell.
The bots are back.
They are indeed. When have you ever tried not to be overly dramatic? Did I just say overly dramatic? Has that become one of the things I say so often?
Maybe you've just...
that I don't even not acknowledge that I'm talking about being overly dramatic.
What about, obviously, your 30,000 Foots?
Oh, I mean, this film's remarkable, isn't it? There's no ifs and or buts about it. This film is excellent. It's this franchise, at the very least, is like the peak of pretty much everyone's in its career. Like Tom Hanks can have some arguments either way, but no one else can. I don't think. I mean, a lot of the cast are only really in Pixar movies.
Yeah.
But like, this is the best thing that Tim Allen's ever done. I think this character and. Weak question. Is it? No, I was about to say, is it Tim Allen in Lightyear? But it's not. It's Chris Evans, isn't it? Yeah. Anyway, we'll get to that. I've never seen that.
Only seen it once.
You said you had to say and that not to sound over. Oh, I see. It's more because here is not the place. But everything. I think there is some absolutely phenomenal scenes in this, and one of them I want to talk about in particular, very early in the film. But just everything. Everything.
There is some like subtle moments of really good filmmaking and cinematography in there as well. Like it's weird, like to think about it now, like looking at it again from a different lens that we have now as as film bods, and I've been learning a lot about cameras and cinematography recently. Just a little tease for you there. Which means I'm watching everything again with a slightly more analytical. I mean, fucking Camilla was watching Twilight last night, and I was picking away the way that was filmed and stuff. So
I think they just set up a GoPro, didn't they? That seemed to be.
You're not wrong. Yeah, and it's like interesting. Like this is CG.
Watch the Batman again, and you'll have an erection now.
But you have to. Oh no! Look. Like more effort has to be put in a way when you're making those kind of cinematography decisions in a CG film, because like in reality with a camera and a thing, you're pointing a camera at a thing and you're working it out and you're seeing it on the fly. This has to be, I think, so much more deliberate in its composition, and because in the real world you'll look at a landscape and go, right, well that tree's there and this, and I can frame it this way. Whereas with that, it's like you've got to build that.
You've got to build it, but you can build it to exactly how you want it.
True.
So there's ebbs and flows.
For this type of movie to see like that much effort going into it was just very interesting to see. Just cunted my phone. It's okay. I actually made a note here of there's a cool point of view shot from Woody's perspective near the beginning of the movie. Of like it's right after there's like a title sequence with the song, and then like Andy puts Woody down and he's talking to his mum about the party and stuff, and the camera keeps cutting to Woody like is lying like on the bed, whatever, but it's from his POV of him watching Andy, and I thought it was a really nice little shot because it's giving you that feeling that it's clarifying that Woody is watching and listening to this conversation. Yeah. Whereas if the shot was just a camera filming Woody, that doesn't going to give you that same message. You just look right now, I'm looking at the doll. But because you're seeing the doll's perspective of him watching Andy, it kind of doubles down that message that he is alive, he's taking this on board, he's listening to it. And the immediate next scene when you see him up and about, he's talking about what he's just heard Andy saying, that the party's moved, and that's his focus. I think that's just a really clever little bit of filmmaking that I noticed early on.
Speaking of the party, that present escapade is phenomenal. Just the soldiers, the little green men, just heisting their way.
I read a really cool bit of trivia about the Green Men. The animation team, to work out how to animate what that would look like, strapped themselves to planks of wood and walked around their feet to a plank of wood and walked around and filmed it to work out what that would look like to walk like that to copy the animation.
Pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. You could have just taken the little green men and also done that as well. But I appreciate the effort. Yeah, that scene was fucking great. I think everything about that scene was great. That far more effort than was necessary was put into that scene. I think just the overly serious nature of the soldiers, combined with the silliness of everything else, and the fact that it's a lunchbox.
Yeah.
A lunchbox.
Like when it's like, oh, it's bedding or something like that. Or
who invited that kid? Yeah. And I agree.
I know.
Who did invite that kid? Brought bedding. Christ.
I love the joke as well of Mr. Potato Head just hoping for a wife.
Yeah. Mrs. Potato. One of my favourite jokes was, I need to shave.
Oh, yeah, it's very good.
Deary me. Good shit. That was one of my favourite. That's one of my favourite scenes in the movie. I think
Is that the scene you wanted to talk about?
Yeah. It's just, it's so good. Everything about it. The over dramatic, like the soldier getting stepped on, and this was like, the No Man Left Behind, dragging him into the plant pot, but it's filmed as if it's a bloody forest. It's so good. Everything about it. To be fair, my notes are really far apart. I don't have that many specifics to talk about, but there are a few. But yeah, just everything. I think just the little things, like the way they move, is just. How did they get this so correct in a weird way? It's
the way they move, the way they talk, because like they talk like we all do, but with these slight little like. I want to say idiosyncrasy.
Idiosyncrasy.
And I don't know if that's the right word, but like, there's a bit where Woody says, "I'll pull my string." As I said, of like, "Oh, I'll smack my ass." You know, it's kind of like just all these little phrases, a little bit different because they're toys. There's loads of stuff like that which I really like. I've got a note here. One of my favorite gags in this movie, really early on, is Woody playing, doing the fucking duel with the Etch-a-Sketch, and just the pun of draw. So fucking good. That is such a good joke. That is such a good joke. And he literally draws a gun. That is so good. That is such a good gag. I love that.
The Etch-a-Sketch was an excellent use of comedy because also later when he shows up and he's just got a picture of Buzz.
Yeah.
On the screen, it's like, it's so good. And I still think some of the best physical comedy in all of media is just Slinky.
Yeah, absolutely.
Just being a Slinky. Just later on during the montage where he just smacks his ass off the bed, it's like.
Yeah, right at the end of the movie when he's stretching out of the moving truck, trying to grab hold of him, when he then pings all the way back in, and he's just like hyperextended, and they're trying to like raveling him back up again, but his springs are all like stretched out. It's really good stuff.
And that also, to be fair, adding to even more excellent physical comedy is in that truck. Mr. Potato Head is getting fucked.
He gets hit over and over again, and like every time they put
absolutely,
it back together,
absolutely twatted by Slinky, and then he gets RC like fucking full on launched into his face. He's getting absolutely destroyed, which is deserved because he's the biggest piece of shit in that movie.
Throughout the entire movie,
I would say let Sid have him.
He is actually kind of like the main secret antagonist.
He's the main antagonist.
Yeah.
Sid is just there. Yeah. Like Sid's just being a prick. Like, but he's being a malicious fuck.
Yeah.
Mr. Potato Head won't listen to anything. Thinks he's all right.
I mean, Woody is being a jealous asshole
at first.
Absolutely.
At first, but then when he's trying to fix everything, then Mr. Potato Head is nah, I'm a stubborn old bastard who like has literally a fucking rectangle for an
potato
ass.
head, isn't he?
Yeah, he is. Yeah, he is. Yeah, Richard said that one thing which spans across most Pixar, I'll try again. I've forgotten how to read. One thing which spans across most of Pixar is the seeding of references to foreshadowing things of other films. One, for example, is the Dinoco petrol station, which is used a lot in Cars. They do this all the time. The ball is a very common one.
Yeah. I like Buzz is in like Boo's room in Monsters Inc. and stuff.
Yeah, I think so. And then there's,
I think Pizza Planet pops up.
Pizza Planet, I think, is like a multiple. It shows up a lot as well. That the car does.
With the rocket on it.
Yeah. What a car! 10 out of 10. Yeah, well, this is what I hate about what Marvel's done. Everyone says it's in the same universe. No, can we just go back to a time where there are Easter eggs?
Yeah.
There are references.
Oh, it's almost time for Easter. I love Easter eggs.
Yeah, I've got mini eggs in my bag.
Do you?
Yeah.
He's fucking keeping these from me.
I lied. They're in the car.
Wow. Oh, wait.
I've also got cream eggs in my bag. That's white cream eggs.
Oh.
But yes, I'm not joining on this same universe bandwagon, which fine, you can argue that. But this was a time pre-MCU. Yes, the A113. That's not even just Pixar. That's in loads of stuff.
Yeah,
it's in there's loads of Marvel stuff. It's loads of all sorts of stuff. It's in Spider-Verse, I'm pretty sure. The A113. I think that's what the spider's called, isn't it? Something like that.
I can't remember what that reference is.
It's the room in which a lot of the animators work. Yeah, graduate for. But yes, I do like the little the main two are the ball and the car. I
Yeah.
think the Pizza Planet car, and then Dinoco in the Cars franchise, which makes sense obviously to use considering Cars. Cars is the argument against the joint universe thing, by the way. Where the fuck are the people?
Yeah.
Yeah. So there you go. This has been mentioned in a couple of things. I did look at this and go, "Ooh, I remember this looking better." But then my brain just went, 3 decades.
It's really Quinn and I were talking about it because there are quite a few like odd moments with like with the CG and not the animations per se. The animations, I think,
No,
but like there's some weird like texture pop in. There's a couple of moments where like background textures are pixelated to fuck because they clearly like don't have a texture to fill the whole place. They've just had to stretch it, and they weren't dealing with high resolution like they are now. So like pixelated to shit, and there's a lot of like arms clipping into bodies and stuff like that. But again, this was like the first technology of its kind.
Oh yeah, for sure. And at the time, it did look phenomenal. Of course, it did. But and it still looks better than a lot of movies do today, like animation wise. Like some animation these days is just still so fucking lazy. Like it still holds up. It still looks great. It's just when you just see like Toy Story 3 or 4 or whatever, or the modern or Inside Out or whatever, that looks even better. So it's just a comparison.
The biggest thing I noticed was like the lighting looks real weird in a lot of it.
It's just very flat.
Yeah,
a lot of the time. It's just lighting engines. I don't think were really much of a thing at the time, or animation anyway.
And we've said from the game world, it's amazing how much difference a good lighting engine will make.
Yeah.
To the same game, change the lighting, and suddenly it doesn't look as good. Because it just breaks the realism a little bit sometimes. So.
Yeah, and again, that's just going to improve over time. This was the 90s, 1996. I was when this movie came out. So no, you would have just turned 3 when it came out in the UK. But I was 2 when this came out. Kill me.
And Hannah's right. It is mainly the people that look particularly weird. I think you kind of your mind automatically kind of ignores it a bit when it's the toys because they're not real anyway. So the plasticky, rubbery nature of old CG fits.
Yeah, I mean, as I said, doesn't bad. But I mean, like even then, like if you're talking specifically about Toy Story, you can very clearly see the difference in all the different qualities of animation and stuff. And but again, it's just because it's 30 fucking years old.
Yeah.
So it's doing pretty well for being 30 fucking years old. So look at any other type of film. Look at a live action movie from 1996 that's going to look like shit. So at all, no criticism. I would like to talk about Mrs. Nesbit.
I am Mrs. Nesbit.
I don't quite know why Buzz is drunk. But I love that scene.
Good. It is good.
I just really appreciated him throwing the conversation to the 2 decapitated women he was having tea with. And obviously getting jack shit in response. Even though we're in a world where toys are alive, you got nothing. And
well, those ones are dead.
Yeah, but it just properly tickled me. I don't know why. And it's just the hat. And the gags that I think, very subtle gags they use with his fucking helmet all the time.
Yeah.
Where like he'll just swish the helmet down, slap him with his own arm, and then swish the helmet back. It's just good stuff. And just everybody's having a crisis. You can always relate to having a crisis. This is just a movie about inanimate objects having a crisis.
Yeah, it's exactly what it is because they're all terrified they're going to be replaced. That's the other thing as well. As, saying early on in this episode, like there is like quite a dark theme to the whole thing. Really, like this like bitter fear of being replaced, and like your only meaning in the world is like this friendship and like this fear of being replaced, and then this whole thing where Buzz, like this huge identity crisis he's having, that he thinks he is a legit space ranger, and like having to come to terms with all of that, but not only just coming to terms with all that, but by the end of the movie realizing his purpose is greater than that. Like there's just so much like really deep writing in it, and I like that he gets the realization from seeing the advert on the TV. Al's Toy Barn coming up, ready for before the second one as well. Like, yeah, I like that kind of thing. Like that he has been told this over and over again by Woody, but he doesn't believe it because he thinks Woody's crazy, and then he sees this video and he realizes that he's been the crazy one all along. Like, it's really good little stuff.
I just have one question. If he doesn't think he's a toy, why does he freeze when the people come?
I have questioned that. See, I was thinking watching it, so I think it's the only loophole I could spot of why does he freeze people come in, so he doesn't realize he's a toy. Yeah. Chat, any answers?
Indeed. Speaking of those moments, though, one of the things, it's always, you get really weird things from movies and stuff that just stick in your head.
Yeah.
One of them for me was always the door at the back of the claw machine. Him opening the door. Don't know why. Permanently in my head. I just know it.
Also, I actually have a problem with the claw machine.
That it worked successfully 2 times in a row.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, it's the most unrealistic thing about
Sid is
this
the
movie.
most talented claw machine player ever. I couldn't believe it. Like, they didn't even at least have one of him failing.
No. Maybe they were less rigged in the 90s.
Maybe.
Yeah. Katie says he's in a strange land, so it just follows what everyone else is doing. So I was going to say maybe it's just a learned behavior.
That's true.
Maybe he doesn't understand that, but he does. He does understand that they're not evil things trying to eat him because he gloats about having Andy written on his foot.
That's true. Yeah. So, like your chief has accepted me. Yeah.
So yeah, it's just a learned behavior. But yeah, maybe those claw machines were less rigged.
I also decided whilst watching this film that would be an incredibly cool but incredibly painful tattoo.
Yeah, and it would fade real quick.
Would it?
Yeah.
Well, it doesn't. Theirs fade real quick as well.
Yeah, because they're walking on it all the time, so it would just rub away. And same with your palms. The palms fail real quick. Fade real quick as well, just because you're using them all the time.
I'm not going to make that joke.
Wanking. And one of the best lines of dialogue in all of movie history.
You are a sad, strange little man, and you have my pity.
Yes. That would tickle insanely. Wrong. That would not tickle at all. That would be fucking painful.
It would be awful.
Yeah, like, oh, no, that would, oh.
I also like the line leading up to it, like just the "you are a toy, a child's plaything," like all of that, like the whole.
Just that whole scene is
it's
great.
Very good.
It's great, but I was just like, you are a sad, strange little man, and you have my pity. It's just the delivery, just the wording of it. I think it's all excellent stuff. Just what combo of characters. Good shit.
Yeah, and do you know what? You're right as well. All the characters are so good. Like all of them are. Like obviously you got the main ones of like Wood and Buzzy and Wood and Buzzy.
That still works for sex toy names.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Yeah, they're names of Jack's mum's toys. Of Buzz and Woody, obviously those main two together, and they've got good chemistry and everything together as well, and a good little dynamic. But all the characters are so good. Although Potato Head is a dick,
he's a good character.
He's funny. There's a bit in there at one point. I can't remember exactly when it is. I can't remember what it is, but he's miming Kiss Ass, and like he takes his lips off, and he's just like,
oh yeah,
his ass, just like because he's calling someone a kiss ass, and like it's just sassy, and I like that. I love Rex.
Rex is good.
Like this completely fucking emotionally distraught, lack of confidence dinosaur that just wants to be scary but isn't. Like it's so funny. Slinky's a great character. Even like for a character that has a dialogue, RC's a good character.
I love RC. I love
RC,
and I would like to point out the unsung hero of this movie is Brock.
Which one is Brock?
I think his name is Brock. He's the strong man, the muscle man.
Yeah.
I think his name was Brock.
Yeah, you're right. It is. Yeah.
I feel, considering I'm calling him an unsung hero, I should probably have confirmed his name.
I love all the fucking like little characters in fucking Sid's posse of tortured toys as well. Like there's great stuff in there.
Nightmare fuel.
Yeah, it's terrifying. The fucking spider thing
the spider,
with the baby head.
the spider baby. No. Also, even just legs. Like, I'm not a fan of legs.
Do you mean the hooker?
Yeah.
It's such a fucking good joke. That is such a good joke. Which one I've not kind of spotted before. I've never really twigged it until I was watching this, and as soon as I saw it, I just started laughing out loud. Because I was like, "You've only just got that joke, haven't you?" I was like, "I have. I've only just gotten that. That's a hooker. That's fantastic."
Yes, I did notice that as well. I noticed that this time is that Richard said the major issue with RC is the fact that Woody and Buzz. I almost said Wood and Buzzy again. Woody and Buzz leave RC's control on the road with the rocket blast stuff. Yes,
Good spot.
I was just like, no, he's completely inoperable.
That's good. That's all good lines as well. The obviously that's not flying. That's falling with style. It's good. And then the callback later.
I love the fact that there's a callback because Buzz ignores him when he says it at the beginning. So it's like, no, I was listening.
Yeah,
You dick.
I'm also a big fan of Buzz, you've missed the truck.
We're not aiming for the truck. However, that has been ruined by the internet for me.
Oh yeah, I know. It's that time signature I spoke about that time.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. That scene has been ruined by the internet for me because that made me laugh while watching that. And
I also like because that also then leads straight to they fall through the sunroof, they land in the box, which gets Andy's attention, and he turns around and he's like, "Oh, Woody and Buzz are here," because he's.
I did go. What? Are you fucking dumb?
Yes,
How?
but what I like here is that he's like, "Oh, Woody and Buzz are here. They were in the car. They were in the car all along." And then his mum says, "See, that's right where you left them." And what I really like there is just a little implication because kids lose their toys all the fucking time, and they're always when the fucking parents say they are. They're just exactly where you left. That's where you left them. And I remember as a kid, even it happens now with fucking guitar picks or the TV remote. Where it's I left that there, and you can't find it, and you look and you go back, and it's exactly where you thought it was. And I just love that little implication that's because the toys move.
Yes,
and they put themselves back exactly where you left them. And I just love that. It's a really nice little bit of writing.
Do I tell Hannah? Do I
haven't read
explain?
these questions.
She says, "Why did the internet ruin that for you?"
I see. I was reading all the comments there. So I questioned, does RC not move in the rest of the film when he's not being controlled? Surely when the kids aren't in the room, he can move freely.
He kind of does.
Yeah.
But not often. Also, that is quite a bad implication for us. He's the only one who can be manipulated and controlled by the other toys.
Yeah.
Which is crazy work. The internet ruined it for me because it says, "We're not aiming for the truck," and then immediately cuts to footage of 9/11.
I hate to say it, but it's a very good joke.
It's one of those you laugh more because it takes you by surprise.
Yeah.
Than anything. But that is why the internet ruined it for me. Quirr.
I just saw that there was a number of extra viewers in earlier.
Yeah. Vote away. Scan the code and vote away.
If anyone had issue access in that, by the way, again, please let us know.
One toy I am a fan of Sid's. The duck.
The duck's good.
I like the duck. Also, what the fuck is that man skateboard? What did you just cut an Action Man in half and glue him to a skateboard? Is that what's happened? There's such a. I've always thought that was weird. Ever since I was a kid, I was like, that's fucking weird.
I was like, why is he being able to order fireworks by mail order? How's that happened?
Where are these being advertised?
You can go to a supermarket and buy a rifle.
Yeah, I know, but where? What the fuck's this? Well, technically, it's a firework, isn't it? It's not.
Yeah. And where the company that it came from? Did you catch that?
No.
It comes from a company called Ill, as in unwell, ill, sick, Eagle. Another one that had me. I love a good pun like that. It's a very Looney Tunes style.
Yes.
Pun. I like that.
It's good shit. I do enjoy that. I love the immediate assumption that everyone's a cannibal.
Yeah, I don't know why either. That's actually nothing even sets that up. They all just go, these toys have been tortured. They're all they even know that Sid tortures the toys, and these toys are going to eat us.
I find that concept particularly amusing because they don't eat.
Yeah, I was gonna say that implies that they must eat.
They're just like fucking cannibals. Like, is that the equivalent of us just throwing knots around to everybody? Willy nilly. So he doesn't like this thing. Yeah, knots. But it's just it properly tickled me just immediately. Like the cannibals. Like
It does take a while for those toys to come out and help, by the way, and include them. They do kind of like shun the new toys a little bit.
yeah.
It's just weird.
Yeah, they seem to be incredibly no. But they come around. They form a team. Little frog car thing. I don't really understand what that
I
is.
love that little internal, like, inner storyline, that little B plot of dealing with Sid. And, like, this idea, again, that Woody says something beforehand, is like, I've got a plan, we're going to have to break a few rules. Which I also, again, like this little world-building idea that there are rules that the toys follow. Like, they're not really doing that instinctively so much as they all know there are rules. They know their place in the world and they have to follow these rules. They can't be seen to be alive. The kids can't know they're alive. And I think that scene of all the toys...
It's so good.
Is so clever.
So I also love the coming out of the ground. That was a nice touch.
Yeah.
Like,
And I like that he's talking to him through his speaker.
yeah.
Like, that's a nice little touch as well, that he's talking to him through his speaker, which is, like, in itself terrifying. But then that final bit when he comes alive, like, that's then like the fuck it. Like, imagine that. Put yourself in that position as you're that fucking, like, 9-year-old kid.
Oh, yeah, he's in a padded room for the rest of his life.
Already, those toys are, they're alive. And then not only does it actually physically talks. Nah, done.
If anything, I would use the rocket more.
It's a good point. It's a good point.
Not just Buzz, strap them all on. They're gone.
Yeah.
They're gone. But yeah, the emerging out of the... I'd burn the house down
Yeah.
at that point. It's not running a nice dolly. But what's the... So many lines in this film where the exact phrase, like cadence of it is burned into my head. Like, don't count on it. Lobbing the fucking 8-ball down. I love the idea that the 8-ball is sentient as well, and just gave him that response. Just like, what? Fuck you. This is what we want. And then the Buzz full. The bug on the helmet always stuck with me as well. Just the little.
Oh yeah.
The mosquito or whatever it was on the on his visor. Just.
Yeah. The line is you're mocking me, aren't you?
But the aliens, a classic.
They're so
a classic character. A
They're
classic
another one of
design.
those kind of like become like an icon of Pixar, haven't they?
Yes.
They pop up every now and then.
I think you see like the toys of the aliens and stuff around, and things like that, and they're great. The claw. Ooh.
I have been chosen. I am eternally grateful.
It's like he has been chosen. From opening the door, so good. This is one of those. Like, oh my god! You've nearly succeeded so many times. You're being hoisted. You're being foisted by Buzz, and now these fucking aliens. Get off me! Like Woody must just be so fed up by.
But again, he is. You can see he is. It's so good. Oh, for God's sakes! Like, how can none of you get this? Like, because he is like the most intelligent one out of all of them.
Yeah, yeah. No, he is for sure, and like he also takes a beating. That toolbox to the face will do a number on you. Yeah, my God, dead. If they were real. That reminds me of the Alien reference on one of the machines in the arcade. Didn't see that. Wakazimo. Is that the one he's going up?
Yeah.
He's using. Yeah. That's cool. I didn't notice that. I must admit. Didn't notice that at all. There were probably quite a few in there, like references and stuff that I just didn't really pick up on. But what a fucking movie! What a way to start this this series. It's all good shit, isn't it? It's all good shit. I love Pixar. Everything. That's not true. I don't love everything.
Well, yeah, some of the later ones leave a bit to side, and I haven't seen them.
I haven't seen any in 6 years at least, probably. I haven't seen any of them since Disney Plus came out. last one I remember specifically, just because I know the release date was Inside Out.
Mm-hmm.
But I have seen some that have come out since then, but I just can't remember when they came out. But most of the new ones I haven't seen. I haven't seen Inside Out 2 or Turning Red or
Yeah, I haven't seen.
Lightyear or whatever it is. Toy Story 4 actually would be the most recent one I've seen. But these first few shows are going to be phenomenal and excellent
It's
stuff.
a really strong
Yeah,
start.
it's a really very strong start.
Well, before we go through into our score and then look at the audience vote and see how well that's worked, I will pop that back up on the machine one more time just in case you haven't got that in, and then we'll look at closing the vote. So get your scores in if you haven't already. If there's multiple of you in a household, share it around, send it to your friends. But should we go over what the plan is for Admit 1 for the foreseeable?
Let's. Oh, there's a long word. Rich, before we do that,
Yeah.
Richard said, alien slime dispensers, drink dispensers shaped like xenomorph from the film Alien. And Annihilation, a background arcade game that appears to show Atari's Pong. Robot guards, figures based on the Cylons from Battlestar Galactica are stationed at the entrance. It's pretty cool. But that arcade looks great, by the way.
Did look great. Look great.
It does look great. It does good shit. I miss a classic arcade. The plan for Admit 1 going forward, we will be doing every 2 weeks. So we're not going to do every week because that got crazy. Especially when there are things that popped up into the middle of the franchises. Because we're still going to be doing MCU. We're still going to be doing DCU. I'm sure there'll be ad hoc shit that we do in the middle of it. Whatever. That will either slot in the middle or it'll be 2 in one day or whatever the fuck it may be. That will be ad hoc. But in general, it will be every 2 weeks. So the next time we'll be doing one of these will be For a Bug's Life on the 22nd.
Yep. That's correct. There might be the odd time where we need to do like a 3 weeks in a row type scenario, depending on what everyone's schedules are. But we'll communicate clearly. We're going to try and keep it consistent. We're going to be here for the foreseeable.
Yes, there's more of these than you'd think.
Yeah, because there are 28 Pixar movies. So just going through the list of the movies that we'll be ranking, obviously starting with Toy Story today, A Bug's Life, Toy Story 2, Monsters, Inc., Finding Nemo, The Incredibles, Cars, Ratatouille, WALL-E, Up, one of my favorites, Toy Story 3, Cars 2, Brave, Monsters University, Inside Out, The Good Dinosaur, Finding Dory, Cars 3, Coco, Incredibles 2, Toy Story 4, Onward, Soul, Luca, Turning Red, Lightyear, Elemental, Inside Out 2, and Elio.
I haven't seen anything post
Oh, God.
Onward. Where's Toy Story 4?
We said that. There is also, this year...
There's 2 more this year, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. Hoppers.
Yeah.
And
Toy Story 5. Yeah.
Which we will squeeze into them, but we'll do them...
We'll do them when they come to Disney Plus.
Yeah, and I think we'll do them still in release order once we've done the rest of it.
Yeah.
So we will get to them, but...
To be fair, we'll be mostly done by the time they actually come to Disney Plus anyway.
In theory, yeah. Because I think we'll be doing, realistically, for the most part, it's going to be every 2 weeks, but I think there are going to be some times where we do 3 films back to back.
Yeah.
Like 3 weeks back to back kind of thing. March 6th is Hoppers, though, so that...
Oh, okay, so no, that
and
one.
then June 19th for Toy Story 5.
So that'd be like September.
We'll be getting
there.
Yeah, by the time it comes to Disney Plus, we'll be getting there, absolutely. So that's the plan so far. And... want to clarify that along the way we want your input, we want your reading the things, etc., and obviously we want you taking part in this vote, this audience ranking, and please obviously take part live in the show, but that vote will open up again over the next 2 weeks. That vote will be open again probably from tomorrow, I'd say, maybe even later tonight.
The reason we're turning it off for the show is so that it doesn't keep changing while we're trying to read it.
While we're on air, and also to give us a chance to go in and add each film each week.
Yeah.
But then you can vote whenever and then share with your friends, get other people involved, like as many. It doesn't have to be the people in our little Discord community. Let's get it out there. Let's get more people in. It'd be a bit of fun. So let's do that. Do you want to score? Or is there anything else you want to say? Or do you want to do reading the things?
Let us do some reading the things.
Reading the things.
That may
Reading the
inspire
things.
more
We can't read, but we're reading the things. Yeah.
of a conversation. We have a reading the things. We have Richard's reading the things. And he has said, 31 years old. Yes, the CGI looks dated, but I certainly wouldn't say 31 years. It's crazy to think that such a well-accomplished computer-animated film is that old. Agreed. An enjoyable film as a whole. Good plot with very funny moments. Some slightly psychopathic bits that remind me that kids films have mentally scarring moments. Don't get me started on the end of Who Framed Roger Rabbit. Probably wouldn't have watched it again of own volition, but it was good to revisit. I concur. I don't know when the last time I watched it. Well, I do actually. Well, I just said I'm an idiot. Never mind. We also have reading the things from Katie. Once I find it, because I can never remember how Discord works. I found it. Katie has said, although CGI has clearly improved over the years, I was pleasantly surprised that watching Toy Story wasn't painful on the eyes. My inner 10-year-old was still scared of Sid. Agreed. I lost it. Although this time my motherly side felt sorry for him and was concerned about how neglected he was. Even though I knew how it would end, I was still captivated by the removal lorry chase scene. Absolutely. As a child, Toy Story for... Oh, fuck me, I can't read. This has been too long.
Slow down, just read the thing.
It's been too long. We can't read, but we're reading the things. That is the
things. Reading the things. We can't read, but we're reading the things.
As a child, Toy Story forever changed how I viewed my toys. Personally, I think this film has stood the test of time and is still a great watch. I completely agree. Completely agree in every way other than the point of view of a mother. Because I can't. We also have reading the things from Hannah. Hannah has said, I can't remember the last time I watched Toy Story. It was definitely before Kiri. Considering that film is 30 plus years old, it's still cracking. Although I think we've come a long way in the animation of people, and Sid looks distractingly like an Uncanny Valley Will Poulter. Agreed.
It does, you're right.
Or maybe just an uncanny Will Poulter. What? That's what you just said. That's very confusing to me. There was a lot of stuff I noticed in the background, like other toys from my youth and little jokes that went over my head when I was younger. Kerry vehemently did not want to watch it. Weirdly, we've been trying before you announced your comeback. But we made her, and she loved it too. I still didn't feel like we need a fifth film, and I'm concerned Disney Plus seems to be glossing over the second one by recommending we go. But the first installment, I think, still holds up after all this time. But seriously, I cannot remember anything that happens in 2 except there's a Jessie. That's it. And a bullseye. I remember the airport and Stinky Pete.
I vaguely remember. I do remember it. Woody gets separated somehow. Oh, because they're doing the yard. Yeah, and they're doing the yard sale, aren't they? And he ends up at Al's Toy Barn, and yeah.
And then there's the Woody TV show type thing.
Yeah, it's Woody's Roundup.
Yeah.
Woody's Roundup. He's the very best. He's the rootinest, tootinest cowboy in the wild, wild west. Woody's Roundup. I can't work out how to close the form.
We won't then. That's the end of that conversation. Yeah. That's fine.
It's fine. It doesn't matter. It live updates every 5 seconds. So it is what it is. There you go. Reading the things. Thank you very much for taking part. Seems like the overall consensus is a good movie.
Indeed.
Should we score it before we see what the audience score is?
I think we should.
All right. What would you score this movie out of 10?
8.
I'm so glad you said 8 because that's exactly what I would have said as well. But it's a bit good, isn't it?
It is a bit good, isn't it? See, the only reason I don't go a little bit higher is because I know where the rest go.
Yeah.
And we need a basis. Like,
yeah,
this is very, very good. It is a bit good, in it. But there are better. There are significantly worse. There are better within Pixar for me.
And like,
so it needs room to go.
I think also, like, although it is, I think, a very, very good movie, I think a lot of its positivity does come from a little bit of nostalgia as well. Because as you say, there are definitely, I think there are much better movies in this in the Pixar realm. So
I think there's a much better movie called Toy Story.
Yes,
within the
absolutely. So.
within this franchise, and we will get there in 9 months, whatever it is.
I'd agree with you. Where would you rank it so far on the?
So far on our list,
ranking.
I'd probably say number 1.
You reckon? Yeah. I think that's a good
think-
shout. We'll put that just above 2, I reckon.
Yeah. I think.
Okay, cool.
yeah.
Right. I'm glad that's agreed.
I fully concur. Yeah, that was quick. Normally we'd discuss these for a while.
Yeah.
We need to be more contrarian with each other. No, you're fucking wrong.
Right. Now, I would say let's see where the audience have put it, but I suspect they've also put it number 1. But should we find out what the average score is?
You're just saying number 1 because of nostalgia. I know, we're biased. We grew up with this movie. But sorry, it is what it is. Deal with it. Unfortunately so. I think I'm going to have some controversial Pixar opinions over the weeks.
Interesting.
Because there are some that everybody love that I don't care for it. And we will get there. And some I like more than others. But let's see. Let's just see what the wonderful audience has done with this movie. An average of 7.4.
Interesting.
People have dunked it a little bit.
Yeah. Oh, I see. This is why I wanted to get in the form and dick. Fuck it. Hello? Can she come in? Yes, we're being joined by a fluffy friend. Hello. Hi.
Yes, hi. Yes, hello. Yes, it's very exciting.
Oh, we'll just go to the main camera there just while Keita attacks Jack. Let me find out what people are scoring it, because I'm surprised to see it dunked that low.
0.6, to be fair.
Yeah, I guess all it's need is one person to vote it a 7.
Depends how many vote. It might have just been one person.
Yeah, well, we'll have a look. Let's have a look. Let's get in here and see. I'll have a look at the form. All right, so there has been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 votes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, interesting. 3 people have voted it a 7.
Nice.
Would you like to know who those 3 people are?
Are you going to name and shame?
I can name and shame.
7's still good.
7 is still very good.
Yeah. Name and shame. Go for it.
Katie,
Mm-hmm.
Matt,
Mm-hmm.
Hannah.
Mm.
All voting at 7. Millie and Rich giving it an 8.
So that makes sense for this. To be fair, that's surprised it's as high as 7.4 then. Because I suppose it's less than the halfway through. And,
Yeah.
All right, fucking hell, Keita. See what she just did? She just grabbed my leg and went, move. All right. So 7.4. So 7.4. So not quite as high as us.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's going to be very interesting to see how this develops over the weeks and how when different movies add in and if people retroactively change things.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
Also, if potentially more people come through and vote, because we might get more people that join in with this.
Yeah, hopefully so.
and add some
Hopefully
votes
so.
in. Because,
In case she says she was voting conservatively, as it's the first one. Totally.
and
valid.
like I say, we are adding a movie each week, but we're not taking a movie away from the form each week. So that's not how the calculation will work. I can't do that. It's not how it will be. So next week, you will go back into that form and your score for Toy Story will still be there, but you'll be able to add one for A Bug's Life. And then the following week, vice versa. Well, not vice versa.
Not versus
Continue.
for Toy Story
The
2.
score for Toy Story and Bug's Life will be there. You'll be able to add one for Toy Story 2. Which means if someone was to pick up this form in 7 weeks' time,
They would all be there.
To go
And
for
it can
an
change again. Yeah.
absolutely. So this could keep changing right up to the end. So yeah, it'd be interesting to see how that comes out.
And Hannah said it's a good film, but technology has come a long way, and there are some films I feel have better messages behind them.
And
Totally
that's kind
fair.
of why, yeah, it's also why we kind of kept it as an 8. And
Yeah.
it's like yeah. Absolutely.
Please let that be on the time you vote. Please let that be the early time you vote conservatively.
It's a good political joke, Rich, wasn't it?
It was. Well done. Well done. But tush, as they say. As they say. Well, thank you very much for joining on our return. Hopefully we can build some buzz around the show and get more people as we go. As you say, would like to get more and more people voting.
Absolutely, yeah.
Get more and more of that.
Keita, away from there.
interaction
Do
going.
not pull those cables out.
She's trying to end us. Trying to end us, the little woofer.
If you wanted to come in, can you just come and sit up here? Keita.
We're about to end anyway. It's fine. It's fine. She's just causing a ruckus. Causing an ruckus.
Come on in. It's Jack's foot in the way.
Oh, I'll
It's
move.
Uncle Jack's
I'll
Come on then.
move.
Come on. Hope you come. Here.
Can I end the show?
Sorry.
Yes, thank you for joining. Inform everyone of the...
got that, but she just burped down the mic. I don't know if that came across.
Lovely, lovely. One day I'll be able to end and we can all go home.
Sorry.
Yes, yeah. Stupid dog. Thank you for joining. Share around, as we've said. And we will be back on the 22nd of February to talk about A Bug's Life. Another reason we like to do 2 weeks, it gives people more time to watch these bloody films.
I am looking forward to A Bug's Life because
I am as well.
haven't seen that in a very long time. And as a kid, I remember really enjoying A Bug's Life.
As a kid, I preferred it to Toy Story.
Yeah, I think I did as well.
Yeah, I think...
I was fucking terrified of the grasshoppers.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, especially now that one of them was Kevin Spacey.
To say, I've only just put that together. I was going to say, as a kid, they were terrifying. And that's because it's Kevin Spacey.
Convicted in both countries. Not convicted. What's the acquitted in both countries?
Yeah.
The exact. This is a thing that's been happening, and Rich will vouch. I've been saying the exact opposite of what I mean all the time.
So earlier, when you said that you wanted me to die,
What scares me is that I worked in the cinema when A Bug's Life came out. Oh dear.
wow.
Do you know what scared me more? Ants.
Also, I think I saw Ants. Interesting fact: Bug's Life was the first movie I saw in the cinema.
I don't remember what the first film I saw in the cinema was. You've got Flick. You've got Dot.
Yeah.
You got Princess. Whatever. Hopper. Hopper is
the
Kevin Spacey.
Is it? Isn't it Princess Anna? Isn't the little girl
I
called
can't-
Anna?
No, she's Dot.
Dot. Oh yeah. Oh, and then there's a queen. There's an old queen lady. Yeah.
There's an old queen lady, but there's two daughters.
There is.
There's an older daughter and a really little one, which
Yeah,
is
yeah,
Dot.
yeah,
And then
yeah,
I think that's Anna. And then obviously you've got Frances, the ladybug.
Oh yeah, yes.
I am a beautiful butterfly.
Circus ant bugs in that film. I remember loving. So,
Yeah, because he is a beautiful butterfly. There you go. And we will watch that. I'm assuming a re-showing. That film came out in the 30s. It was wartime.
That's very confusing.
Fox and the Hound. That was also a very long time. Fox and the Hound, also one of the most depressing movies of all time.
Yeah.
Good grief. As a first film to see in the cinema, fucking grief. Monsters, Inc. was one of mine. It's one of my earliest memories, but I can't imagine it would be the first one I ever saw.
Another great movie.
Yeah, it's phenomenal. Mind the drink. P.S. Thank you very much for joining. Remember to join us for A Bug's Life on the 22nd of February and watch it. Vote. Spread the word. Do the vote. DuckTales. Woo! And on that note, until next time, we shall see you then.
Goodbye.